Hi guys, mabuhay and welcome to our channel, Planting with F and Grace. It's a brand new day, isn't it? And it's time for another plant to learn. Ito na naman ang inyong hardinerong kapitbahay at inyong kakwentuhan. Tara, samahan niyo ako.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hi guys, mabuhay and welcome back to our channel, Planting with F and Grace. Today we're going to have another set of plants that we're going to discuss for your interest. Now, for those of you who wants to start with a philodendron, now is the time for you to watch. So today we're going to have a plant which is a philodendron. This is a Philodendron Erubescens, also known as the blushing philodendron. It is also known as the red leaf philodendron. And another name for this plant is Imperial Red Philodendron. Now, you are wondering why does it that colored red? Because most probably this kind of plant is quite juvenile. Bata pa. Okay, kumbaga. As it matures, definitely, it will turn into red. Okay? So, this is a native of Costa Rica. And it is also found in rainforest of South America. Okay, that's the reason why I have no idea how does this particular philodendron came to the Philippines. But definitely, siguro nag-import sila ng mga plants sila and then we cultured it here in the Philippines. So now, we have this particular philodendron. So, this particular philodendron is known to be an aggressive climber. When you say aggressive climber, well, magaling siyang climber in short. So, mabilis siyang lumaki. Okay. This is, as you can see, the plant has a long, narrow green leaves with red highlights. So yung red highlights niya is actually one of the features of this particular philodendron. Yung kanyang mga, basically, yung kanyang, nag-start pa lang to mag-red eh. If you're able to see it, nag-start pa lamang siya mag-red. Yung kanyang pinaka lip margin na tinatawag, sa pinakadulo ng kanyang mga dahon. That is the reason why it is one of the best plants for our collection. Now, aside from that, this particular plant is highly valued because of the reddish features under leaves. Kaso, hindi ko alam kung meron na. Pero, particularly, nung sinilip ko siya kanina, merong konti. Okay? Pero definitely, as this plant matures, definitely, it will become red. So, this one will definitely cascade down dun sa growing surface niya. So, kaya kailangan nga natin tong medyo i-assist, kumbaga, pag siya ay lumalaki na. Now, aside from that, if you're able to notice here, maganda yung kanyang stem. The stem is colored red already. So, meron na siyang konting reddish in color. Okay? And the shoots actually form on the apical part of the plant. Yung pinakadulo ng plant, doon lumalabas yung ating shoots na tinatawag. That is actually the start of the new foliage of this plant. And again, this plant will definitely reach up to 60 feet. Well, that is kung ikaw ay nasa or kung ang ating plant ay nasa kanyang natural environment. But if we're going to keep this plant dito sa ating bahay or sa bahay, indoor plant, well, definitely you cannot attain that one. Up to 12 feet lang yung ating plants. That's why this one is actually a good plant for our indoor. Okay? For our indoor plant. Kasi hanggang 12 feet lang yung maximum size nito. Pero kung gusto mo siyang pakawalan sa inyong garden, well, I do hope it could reach up to 60 feet. Well, congratulations if you do that. Okay. Yeah. So, what is now the requirement for this plant? Okay. This Philodendron Erubescens is a shade-loving philodendron. So, you could find his one, syempre hindi sa araw. Kasi nga, ayaw niya ng araw, in short. Well, if you're going to keep this inside your house as an indoor plant, you have to put this one near the window so that it will get lots of light around. Okay. The soil type, if you're able to notice, yan, I put some of this one, itong puti na to, the white part of this one, is actually an eggshell. So, it happens kasi na marami kaming kinain itlog nung nakaraan. So, ang ginawa ko ay, kinumble ko lang siya, tapos saka ko na siya nilagay dito. Well, that's what's the reason behind this. Kasi, this actually needs some of the micronutrients, kumbaga. And besides, sabi nila kasi nakakatulong yung tinatawag nating mga egg white ng ating itlog, yung mga tira-tirang egg white doon sa nutritions ng ating plant. Well, I don't know if that is true, pero wala ko, itatry natin. So, actually, this particular egg shells, it has been here for around 5 days already. So, as of now, maganda pa naman yung tubo ng aking Philodendron Erubescens. Now, the soil itself is a loamy type of soil with nutrient-rich but quick-draining soil. Kasi, hindi siya pwedeng hindi siya pwedeng malunod sa water. The reason behind that is it will encourage root rot. And remember, if this is a climber, definitely hindi siya nakadepende sa roots niya doon sa ilalim. So it has an aerial roots which primarily gets all the moisture around the environment. That's the reason why kaya nga siya climber. At saka meron siyang tinatawag nating mga aerial roots here. So napakaganda ng kanyang aerial roots. Now, you might be asking me, ano namang silbi ng aerial roots? The reason behind that is hindi pa kasi siya ganun kalaki. That's why, siguro pagkatapos nito, siguro this kasi less than a year pa lang to. So, after a year, I will put some of the trellis here or posts that will train primarily the Philodendron Erubescens to climb up. Pero ngayon, medyo bata pa, so hindi ko muna siya lalagyan. Now, about watering, as I've told you a while ago, this is not this is a drought-tolerant type of philodendron, pero hindi naman siya pwedeng magkaroon ng overwatering. Kasi nga, sabi ko nga sa inyo kanina, it will encourage root rot. Okay. Now, of course, one of the indications of root rotting or nagmamatay na yung halaman nyo is pag nag-yellow na yung leaves. Luckily, wala pa naman siyang yellow leaves. Pero lang siya mga konting damage kasi pag nadadaanan ng pusa or nadadaanan ng tao, the tendency of this one is quite sensitive, di ba? Nagkakaroon siya ng mga butas o kaya nasusugatan siya. Especially my kids. Wow, talaga. Okay, now temperature and humidity. This plant loves plenty of moisture and syempre gusto rin niya ng init. That's why this plant is good for our weather conditions here in the Philippines. Kasi nga, sa Pilipinas, medyo tropical country. So, napakaganda niyang lumaki sa ating bansa. Well, in other places, they have to manage their temperature. Kasi nga, meron silang cold season. Winter, summer, and fall. And, ano pa isa? Winter, summer, fall, and autumn. Ayun. Now, fertilizer, 1 to 2 times a year. A month, sorry. 1 to 2 times a month. This is actually a good, pwede nyo lagyan siya ng fertilizer. Pero, if you see na okay lang naman, well, hindi na kailangan. Next, potting and repotting. After a year, as I've told you a while ago, I will repot this one. Kasi nga, since na siya ay juvenile pa lang, mabilis siyang lumaki. That's the good thing about this particular plant. Propagation, this plant, cuttings, and dividing those nodes, internodes. Basta, the most important thing here is kailangan nyo sa nodes niya, in between nodes niyo siya ikakat. At bawal ding dahon lang yung ikat ninyo. Kasi yung ibang mga plant, nagpa-plant, dun lamang sa dahon ginagawa or kinakat yung plant. And it will not survive. Definitely. I will tell you, hindi talaga mag-survive pag dun lamang sa dahon nyo o sa pinakadulo ng dahon nyo, ikakat yung stem. Importante, internodes. Internodes there. Yan. Magiging successful kayo. At sa mga mature type of this particular Philodendron Erubescens, maganda kung mas maraming aerial roots, the more chances of survival nung ating Erubescens. Now, toxicity. Yes, it is toxic. Kasi nga, meron siya tinatawag na oxalate crystals that primarily gives irritation sa ating esophagus. Okay, common pests. Well, this particular plant is vulnerable. Ibig sabihin, kayang-kaya siyang kainin ng aphids, mealybugs, scales, and white flies. So, if you see those things, mas maganda kung mas maaga ninyong masusolusyonan yung problema sa pests. Now, truly, this plant is the best plant for starter collectors kasi napakadali niyang ayusin, napakadali niyang alagaan, and I tell you, napakaganda niyang alagaan at ilagay sa indoor plant. So, what are you waiting for? Let's start planting. I think that's all, folks. And again, you're watching Planting with F and Grace. And please subscribe to and watch our YouTube channel. And also visit our FB page, si Maria Gracia at ang Lihim na Hardin, for the most favorable or ang tawag doon, cheap price of plants. Okay? Goodbye!